Just moving on from the video yesterday, I just wanted to recap on setting up a sound card or an audio interface inside Cubase. So, I haven't got my RME card which I was using yesterday. I've got my much older card here, which is a UX2. It's made by Line 6. It's about 10 years old, that card, possibly more. But it's still got ASIO drivers or ASIO drivers, so I have those installed. So I've got Cubase installed and I've got my sound card or audio interface installed. But because I haven't connected, they're not talking to each other at the moment. I'm going to show you very quickly. Again, we looked at this yesterday, but I just want to recap. Devices inside Cubase. So I've loaded Cubase up. I haven't got a project running at the moment, but I'm going to go to Devices, Device Setup. Here, VST Audio System, because it's under the audio system, the sound card or the audio interface. At the moment it's saying no driver. That's because it's not yet talking to Cubase. Under here, because I've installed the driver though, when I installed the sound card or the audio interface previously, it is there. So it's the tone port UX2. I'm going to switch that. Press switch. And he said he's found it, and there's my input latency, output latency, all ready to go. Now very quickly, I'm just going to go to File, Recent Projects, just to open up the project we did yesterday, which was, here we go, at the very top. We called it Try. So, here we are in the project, and if I press spacebar to play it, the metronome's on, it's telling me I've got to click, so it's talking to the computer. The sound card or the audio interface and Cubase are now talking to each other. I just want to check on one thing. So once you've done this, so the device setup, and then just go VST audio system, check your ASIO or ASIO tone ports or whatever your sound card is installed in there. You still might have one more problem to look at, which is VST connections. You can F4 that for a shortcut, but we'll just go Devices, VST Connections, and it's telling me here, here's my inputs and outputs. They actually look like they're all ready to go. So my inputs are being sent on channel 1 and channel 2, and my outputs are going to output 1 and 2, which is my stereo out, so that's great. Sometimes, once you've installed a new sound card or you're going from scratch, you've set your ASIO in device setup, but under VST connections still, you won't get any noise because it's still saying not connected. It's simply a case of setting your outputs. And as we briefly mentioned yesterday, the reason they have all this is some people run multiple sound cards, and also if you've got a sound card with more than 2 inputs, so there's loads of different sound cards on the market, you can actually specify in this stereo in, instead of stereo in, you could actually go specify 8 ins, but at the moment we're only looking at running one simple sound card, and we know now under our inputs and the VST connections, we've got an input, we've got an output, and we're all ready to go. Good luck.